Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a different reading because there is something going on that I was just totally unaware of, as perhaps many other people all over the world. We somehow have like a second moon or an asteroid orbiting with the moon, and it's going to be with us for 2 months. So at the time that I'm doing this, it's towards the it's towards the end of September. We just entered into Libra season, and I believe that this moon slash asteroid is going to be with us until mid or end November. So we're definitely going to be having 2 months of this energy kind of orbiting us, or kind of around us. Now, my theory is that this asteroid that is with the moon is helped to intensify certain energies that have been hidden, because like when we think about the moon, especially in the tarot, it is all about hidden enemies or secrets and intuitive energies. So I feel personally, in my opinion, this asteroid is to help increase that energy of secrets being revealed, hidden enemies to be shown, and whatever intuitive abilities or powers that people have, it is to use them during this time very heavily. But since I'm only just, putting out my opinion, I do want to do a reading exploring this energy that, or this asteroid that is with us. So that way we don't have to be like, is this a sign of the end of the times? I don't think so, but it's definitely a sign of something. So we're going to be taking a look at what this asteroid slash mini moon is bringing into the collective and how we can utilize its energy, what to avoid, what to be open for, what to be cautious of. I'm going to start off with a couple of oracles. I am using first the Oracle of Shadows and Light, then followed by the Moonlight Oracle, and then some Pantha. And we're going to more details with the tarot. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, morning, night, whenever you decide to click on this video. If you see like little things crawling around, they're ants. I'm still kind of dealing with them. Like, oh my God, yeah. I'm looking at one right now. We just entered fall, so I'm like, I can't wait for the mosquitoes and the little ants and critters to go away for the winter. Okay, very nice. Let me now pull from the Moonlight. Okay, we'll take those two as well. Should I do the pen? No, okay, I'll wait. All right, Spirit, I shall listen. So the first card we have is card 33. Definitely we got repeating numbers that could resonate with you. So card 33, Dress of Alchemy. Release your power. So definitely this moon is bringing in a lot of intuitive strengthening for the collective. And this is also a time for, I'm being told right now, this is a time for really the collective to use their intuitive powers or to practice with them. And then we have Sarasvati, goddess of art, music, knowledge, and eloquence, along with pink quartz, love, open heart, and kindness. So not only this little asteroid or moon is bringing in a strength to our intuition and psychic abilities, but it's also blessing us with a lot of like, brain, get it together, you just have the word in your head. It's blessing us with this healing of, I feel, for the heart chakra for a lot of you, and also blessing us with creative energies, because I feel especially towards those who do arts, no matter way, shape, or form, a lot of us have been experiencing this kind of like energy of trying to express, but not really able to fully express. So I see that with Sarasvati here. She's coming in to help bless us with extra energy to help us, express ourselves in any way, shape, or form that is going to be artistically. Hold on, something weird just sounded outside my house. Okay, sorry. My brain's getting scattered. Let's be grounded. Going back to Sarasvati, she's coming in to bless the collective with a lot of creative energies. For some of you that may not be pursuing the creative arts, that she is helping you to pursue creative solutions towards problems that you're either aware or unaware of. And then going back with this pink quartz, it's definitely going to be a lot of healing for the heart chakra, especially those who have dealt with a lot of emotional turmoil. Perhaps that is coming up to the surface a little bit more to be addressed since this asteroid is next to the moon. It's giving you the chance to express whatever love or dislike or whatever emotions that have been strong, not strong, but have been dormant within you can finally be released. So, yes, definitely. Yeah, this is more like, I feel basically with this asteroid slash moon, it's helping the collective to be expressive, um, and more intuitive. I am going to pull some panther to go into more detail. But yes, it feels basically a lot of spiritual gifts and healing coming through, which is great for the collective, especially, with these past couple of years. It definitely has been quite hard on a lot of people. Can we get 3 more, Spirit? Spirit, do you want me to... Okay, take this, but put these away. Okay. All right, let me get one more. All right. So, all right, I'm going to talk about these two together first. So we have loneliness along with commitment. So I find what drew me out first was the color. So we're dealing with purple that's associated with the crown chakra. What I feel right now, these two cards are representing is this spiritual alienation. And it's kind of like this, oh my God. So Spirit told me like someone is sitting in their house questioning, is God even real? Like, is any of this real? Are my angels or my ancestors are real? And to give an answer, like, I mean, everyone's answers is going to be different. It's going to be yes or no. My answer is it's going to be up to you if you want to connect to these energies that are available to you. Because I will say this, yes, there is a God. Yes, there are divine beings and energies and divine bodies and deities that do help us and connect with us, but make the we have to make the commitment of connecting to these energies. And I'm going back with this commitment card here, because what I'm seeing with this commitment is that for a lot of you, you feel binded to like old ways of thinking, which is like, again, I guess going back to that question of, is God even real? Is anything good and pure real, or is it just earth and hell? Because I'm going to be honest, like a lot of us, I feel like within the collective and outside the collective, like we have only just been like shown, we have earth and then we have hell. And then, we do have heaven, but it's not as popular as hell for some reason. Like when you think about it, there's a lot of shows that are more invested in hell than heaven. Don't get me wrong, we do have shows that are invested in heaven. Like, I think it was called The Good Place. So, at least like there's examples of that. But I feel in more popularity, hell is more like enforced, and especially with the entertainment industry. So it's kind of like a lot of you are like, and this could be people that are like around you, like maybe for some of you in the collective, you are definitely in touch with your spiritual roots and your energies, and you already know that you are connected to the highest one, and that you are connected to your highest self. But there are people around you that are like, but how can you be like that when there's so many bad things? Like, it's like they don't want to be intentionally low vibrational, but they are being low vibrational and asking you these things. So maybe for some of you, you're kind of like having this issue, and like also feeling this alienation of like, how do I even go about this? Like, I want to tell people that there are energies that are there to help us. It's not just only earth and hell. There are the heavenly bodies, and there are divine beings ready to like help us, and to help us access the gifts and the blessings and the healing and the breakthroughs that are meant for us. But how do we go about it? Hmm. And then for some of you, the other message that I'm getting with this is that a lot of you feel that you have been tied to lower vibrational energies. And especially for some of you dealing with like generational curses. For some of you, you have generational demons in your bloodline. And you are like, I am ready to break away from the demon's grip. Like, I will not let these energies have power over me. But because that demon or that entity has been in that bloodline for so long, it's gonna, try to fight you and drag you back into this, decrepit place that you're trying to leave. And, put you in this loneliness energy. Like, oh, you think you can step into the light? Like, you're a joke. Like, okay, something just told me right now, like, something was telling somebody like, oh, God is not going to accept you because you have done so many horrible things. Then that is to bring you more into this loneliness and energy, and going back to asking if there's even a God. Maybe for some of you, this is what you are dealing in your environment, and you're trying to help this person or people kind of see bypass that and give them hope, but it is a struggle. However, I have this card, Live and Learn, and it's green, so we're definitely dealing with heart chakra energy. We got the pink and the green. And with this Live and Learn, you are going to be basically opening yourself more to the divine and the divine's teachings to help those to get out of this loneliness energy, or to get yourself out of this loneliness energy. Sorry, hold on. I am like, oh my God, all these ants. Go away. Okay, sorry. So with this Live and Learn, this is definitely going to be helping with the asteroid or the mini moon that we're having. It's bringing in some type of spiritual knowledge to help with the collective of whatever experiences and energies that they have experienced and have connect with, going to kind of create um a new outlet or a new energy or way for people to understand that there is a God and there are divine energies with us. And I kind of like that it's with the Sarasvati card. Sarasvati, excuse me, because she's art, music, knowledge, and eloquence. So you are going to be finding a way to help yourself and others, how to express these energies that you are feeling, or that other people are feeling. Maybe like for some of you, you are understanding that certain people are starting to awaken their intuition, but they don't know really how to control it or what it is. Maybe some people don't know like what they're feeling is intuition. So you're going to be finding creative ways to show people and tell people and educate people how to release this intuitive ability. Like basically, like a lot of you are going to become spiritual teachers, and it's going to be through many ways and forms, through your artwork, through your dance, through your songs. Oh, especially for those of you like in the music industry, this is a great time to start putting out a lot of spiritual songs. Maybe for some of you that might have gone to church or are still going to church, maybe like a new gospel, or like what's that, like, or Christian rock, that I think that's the thing. Yes. I see that you're going to be using the word of God and putting the word of God in your songs. For some of you, you might be working with certain frequencies. Because certain frequencies can be healing and uplifting, while other frequencies can be like low vibrational and, keep people in a very low vibrational state. Now, last I have is origin. So, with this card here, I feel like this is a beginning for the collective and for many others around the world to start um, reconnecting and building their spiritual foundations. Or for a lot of you, you're going to be kind of educating yourself with the spiritual world and going back to like when, like during the ancient times. Hold on. What's Spirit telling me? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Spirit was telling me with this origin card here, a lot of you are going to be looking back into like ancient practices and like the ancient life. I'm getting like this big energy of Egyptian. A lot of you definitely going to be studying like the Hindu or like Vedic text, looking at certain artworks, looking at certain instruments, dances, not just from India or Egypt. Maybe for some of you, something is telling me like Polynesian, the Polynesian islands. For a lot of you, it might be African. For some of you, it might be like the Euro-Asian area, ancient Asian countries. Like wherever you are in this world, you are going to be called to go and look into the ancient practices and artworks and the ways of like your culture, of your people. And you can also study other cultures and people because everything is definitely connected to each other. But regardless of where you are or who you're researching or studying, you're going to be implementing these energies into your own practices. You're combining some of the old with the new. That way, again, it's going to help people kind of educate themselves and help you understand your divine gifts and abilities. Let's go into more detail with some tarot. Like it's weird because I guess maybe what this this asteroid is kind of like giving me for some reason like Sagittarian energy. You could be a Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius in your chart. Oh, very nice. And let's move into one more. All right, take these two. Ah, and all right. So under loneliness, I have the Four of Pentacles. This feels like an energy that you are familiar with, and you're tired of being familiar with this energy, with this like spiritual isolation, feeling that you cannot connect to the world, or you cannot connect to people. For some of you, it's this like, it is what it is. It has always been this way. But you know it doesn't have to be this way. But you don't know any other way to get out of this way. Excuse me. So, yeah, let me take a sip of water. Hmm. Like like I said, I feel for a lot of you guys, you are just very familiar with the energy, and you're either bored or you're sick of tired of being in this energy. You are ready for a change. And with this asteroid coming in, it's helping you to initiate that change. Because with commitment, I have the Nine of Wands. Like, you're just like, I don't want to keep fighting the same battle, being in the same cycle, being in the same energy for the rest of my life. I am not committed. I'm not committing myself to water myself down or to stay quiet about my spiritual beliefs or energies that I'm like, I know I can share. Kind of like what, okay, like for me personally, when I'm looking at the commitment and the Nine of Wands, like it kind of reminds me a little bit of my own spiritual journey. Um, for like many years, I will always have these like super intense, vivid dreams. And I always felt like I'm okay. These are like a lot, but what do I do with them? I just don't want to keep having dreams and just sit on them. I know they have to mean something. Maybe this is something I need to share with people, but like the certain people that are around me are not like really grasping. They're just like, oh yeah, that's a weird dream. Okay. But it's like, no, there's more like meat and potato to this. Like, there's this got a meaning. So it's like, something, some things have meaning. Some things are worth exploring and expanding. And you're just kind of like in this energy of like, I'm tired. For some of you, like, you're tired of defending yourself from people, saying like you practice witchcraft, or you're working with the devil, and you're just like, I'm ready to give up on this and like just go back to being in a religion, or no, not that's not the word I wanted to use, in a structured religion, basically. Like, maybe I should just choose being a Buddhist, or a Christian, or what's the other one, a Muslim. Which there's nothing wrong with being in a religion, but for a lot of you in the collective, maybe for a lot of us in the world, we're realizing that certain religions do put certain limitations on energies that are always going to be around us and that we have access to. Like, it's like, yes, I believe in God and I believe in Jesus, but there have been certain things that Jesus had went through that seems to be more out of like the Christian faith, or what they have taught us to think. Because like, what I always find interesting with like the story of Christ and like everyone around him, when Mary Magdalene anointed him with the spikenard. When you look at history, spikenard is a spiritual oil. And how was she able to access such a spiritual oil? You could usually find this like either in the like lower Middle East or in India. So there's like connections there that need to be explored but aren't, because it does not match a certain mind frame that I guess organized religion wants people to be in. Whatever the case is, with this Nine of Wands and the commitment, you are tired of, again, being in the same spiritual cycle, or feeling trapped, feeling that there's not going to be any change, or you're always going to be persecuted. Like, you are like, I'm done with it. Like, but you're not going to give up. Because with Live and Learn, you have the Hierophant. I love that these energies are together. It's like, I'm not saying it's like you're going to be starting a new religion, but you are going to be kind of like become, again, a spiritual leader of how to like understand energies and how everything is connected, and what's really deemed good and bad depending on your experiences, and what connections that you have that are helping you explain and explore these energies to the collective. For a lot of you, I see with this Hierophant that you are going to likely pick up some type of study. Maybe you're thinking about going into like psychology, you want to study religion or religious beliefs. For some of you, you're definitely going to be studying like the maybe Wiccan or like again like these old practices. And then for a lot of you, you basically want to understand things that people have told you to fear about. Like, okay, like a good example is like the hoodoo voodoo community. Like, and especially I blame the entertainment industry with this. They kind of label like hoodoo and voodoo as like something demonic. Oh, they're playing with dark spirits. Like, stay away from that. No, just like in every other like religion or like spiritual group, you have your good energies and you have your bad energies. And in these hoodoo and voodoo places, they do practice with good energies. Especially like a lot of this came from, you know, Africa through the diaspora and like the whole transitioning with slavery and stuff that was happening that we kind of tend want to forget, but it's there in people's faces. But because of that, a lot of people wanted to save and remember those practices by incorporating them into different religions. That's also why we have Santeria, because it is to remember the old ways, but with new energy, kind of like disguising it, but working with it. Give me 1 second. But yeah, a lot of you are definitely going to be using this Hierophant card to elevate and expand your knowledge on your spiritual practices or the world around you. And then for some of you, going back with this Dress of Alchemy, you are definitely going to be starting to practice your, spiritual gifts, maybe using some type of form of divination, scrying, tarot, of course, runes, however, whatever energy calls to you the most. And you're going to be able to use these energies to help those understand their selves, their place in the world, and what they can do to break out of again with this loneliness and this commitment to thinking things have to be a certain way, shape, and form. Last, with Origin, I have the Queen of Wands and Xbox noise. And I have the Seven of Pentacles. So with this energy, I kind of the first thing that came to my head when I got these two cards was, don't worry, we're gonna all figure it out. Because with the Seven Pentacles, it's about assessing, seeing what is growing and what needs attention and what is dying. But with the Queen of Wands, she's all about confidence and feeling like she's like right now the cheerleader for humanity. It's like, don't worry, don't feel bad. Not everything is all doom and gloom. It's not just only earth and hell or just earth. There are so many energies around us. We just need to take the time to go through what we know, what we don't know, what is hidden, what has been, made false. It's kind of like, oh, you know what? Thank you, Spirit. So Spirit is reminding me, like, look at the black cat. So the black cat has been a very like protective energy, and it was an energy symbolizing like your spiritual and your intuition energies. But the church has made it that if you cross a black cat, oh, you're gonna get bad luck. Oh, that's a demonic force. Like, no, it's a black cat. It's cute, and it's there to be like a little spiritual guide. So it's like, again, understanding like what we have been told, what was true, what was lie, what is hidden. I do see like basically like you're just telling yourself, or you're telling your collective or the people around, like, don't worry, we're going to figure it out. We're going to have the answers. Not everyone's answer is going to be the same. This is for you or for the others to find their own answers that they are going to be able to understand and connect to. I am going to pull one more card for this Queen of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. Excuse me, I was drinking some water. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I was just talking about Sagittarian energy. We have temperance. So, yes, as we're figuring things out, and this is also the card of alchemy, we have the gist of alchemy. We are creating new ways and new energies to incorporate into our lives and to help those around us when it comes to the spiritual well-being of this world. So I'm kind of glad, like, yeah, I was saying it before, like this asteroid feels like a very Sagittarian energy, and it's with this temperance card. Excuse me, with this temperance card here, it's like giving me that like a little bit of confirmation that we need to be using this asteroid um in our spiritual gifts, in our artistic gifts. And then I also haven't really mentioned with the pink quartz too much, but this is also healing the energies that have made us feel isolated or lonely. We're alchemizing that because you know there are people around in this world. I mean, it's what, 7 billion people? There's definitely going to be a couple of people that are going to resonate and connect with you. If not a few, at least one. But you're gonna have to learn how to remove yourself from the mindset that you're gonna be alone, or you're always gonna feel trapped, or you're always gonna feel connected to negative things. No, you always have the option to change your mind, to change those energies and tap into your power so you can elevate yourself, and then through those experiences and challenges and trials that you have gone through, you are able to now tell others your story and how you overcome it or overcame it, and that will inspire those to do the same. Because definitely with the Queen of Wands here, she's all about inspiration, inspiring blah. Why I cannot say the word? Inspiring humanity to do better, to continue to connecting, to continue to elevating, and believing in the higher energies and in the higher realm. So, with that said, let's wrap this up with some final messages from the Clo. And let's see what the Clo has to say about this. And then with the Temperance and the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, going with the Sarasvati card, you are also going to be creating new outlets or like new creative ways to help people, again, express their intuition, express their spiritual gifts. Let's get one more. Oh, thank God. These cards are always flying to the floor. So, first clue I have is the mirror. When you look at the mirror, you want to be proud of who you see and who you are. And maybe for some of you with this mirror card here, you are probably having an issue, seeing your true self. Let this asteroid during these next 2 months help guide you into receiving the clarity of who you are and who you're meant to be and the type of energies and person that you are. Because, yeah, what I'm getting with the mirror is maybe for some of you and maybe for those that are around you, they don't like what they see, but they don't know how to change it. But just know that you can change it. You have the power to change the person who you want to be. If I just said that right, I don't know. My brain, I don't know. It's weird. These couple of days, like my brain's been saying things that I'm like not clicking in my head. It's something else just saying it for me. Excuse me. But yes, going back with this mirror card here. Spirit is also telling me that when you see yourself in the mirror, you're not only seeing a reflection of yourself, but you're also seeing a reflection of God. There's, I like to say for everyone in this world, if they do or don't believe in God, The energy of God always resonates within us. We always have that bit of connection to God, always. And when we see the person in the mirror, not only we see ourselves, but we see God. We see God experiencing the human experience. And you're just like, how do I make this human experience better? When you are being open and honest about that, the answers will come to you and will be revealed to you. Next I have is the cloud. So with the cloud, with the energy I'm kind of getting is that maybe for some of you, you feel again like maybe your energies are kind of feeling blocked. They're feeling a little haze. You are not understanding the energies and the environments and the people around you, like why certain things are the way they are. But Spirit is telling you to use this cloud energy. And I guess, during this 2 months, to sit with yourself and sit with your intuition. Ask yourself questions that you're usually afraid to ask yourself. Go into that dark place that you avoid and see what is it that's in the dark that is causing you to, avoid the dark. Maybe it's something, maybe it's a fear that is have that you're giving it power that really has no power over you. Yeah, it's kind of, again, like with this cloud, it's giving me this moon card energy. Like learning to understand things that make you uncomfortable, that make you sad, that make you angry, that make you confused. Understand why these energies happen, and then you will be able to find a solution or an answer to this. I'm going to pull one more cloak card, though. Spirit's kind of telling me, yeah, I need one more. Last we have is the maze. This energy that you are in, or that the collective is in, or outside the collective, it does feel very confusing and it does feel very trapped. Like dead ends, twists and turns that lead to you don't even know where you are, how you got there in the first place. Like this is a energy of confusion and feeling lost and feeling trapped. And this is kind of the energy where the low vibrational and dark forces wants humanity to be in. For a lot of you in the collective, you already understand the maze. You know that you can overcome it. If anything, it's like you are not walking within the walls, you're walking on top of the maze. Like you already like broke the out of the matrix and you understand the construction and everything, but you're trying to get other people to notice that they too can get out of the maze. You just need to figure out how, because maybe talking and trying to explain and explore things has not helped. People unfortunately have certain limiting beliefs and the ways of thinking, so you now have to come with a creative way to get people to notice like you're trapped in this maze, but you can get out of it. Hold on, something was telling me like for a lot of you, you are trying to explain to people like you are trapped in a way of life that was designed to make you feel less, that was designed to make you feel sad, to feel lonely, that you can only be accepted if you do certain things. This is what this maze is for. If you want to get out of the maze, you cannot follow the rules of society. You are going to have to make yourself uncomfortable, make other people uncomfortable, because through that, you are going to be able to find your own answer to get out of this maze. So yeah, but I do sense for a lot of you in the collective, you already have gotten out of this maze and you just want to help those see the maze and get out of it too. But it's definitely like going to be hard work. However, with the Dress of Alchemy, Sarasvati, Pink Quartz, and all the divine energies that have been with us, now are giving us ways and answers to help those who want to elevate and save themselves, give them the access and the answer and the insight. So definitely with this asteroid, let's use it to the most advantage during the next 2 months to help those and educate and show those that, again, we're not alone. It's not just earth. It's not just hell. It's divine energies all around us, waiting for us to become and do better. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insight and messages. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. I just reached my 2nd year anniversary, so I'm very happy that I've been on YouTube for 2 years, and I will continue to share my messages with the collective and more. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel, for seeing my messages and insight. I truly hope that the insight and energies that I have been delivering have been helping you gain whatever insight or clarity or solution to whatever issues that you are trying to overcome. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my collective, let's again use this asteroid to our advantage. It's bringing in a lot of insight, a lot of growth, a lot of healing, and a lot of solutions to not only help ourselves, but to help the collective as well. We are, like I'm sensing, we're going to be doing a lot of healing and a lot of great energy, especially with these times of turmoil that humanity has gone through. We are going to be ushering in, especially with this origin card, a new kind of phase of healing and reconnecting, not only to spirituality, but to each other and to this world and to the divine. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.